What's going on, guys? Seth here from Team Union Seth, back as your coach of the Philadelphia Fearows for our Week 4 matchup in the RPL against the Durham Granbulls. So, if you guys have not checked out the team builder, you can do that to see why I'm bringing what I'm bringing. But it looks like my opponent has brought the Minior, the Mega Venusaur, the Galvantula, the Tapu Fini, Cryogonal, and the Crocodile. Alright, so I could lead with Skarmory. I do think he's going to lead with Galvantula, seeing as my Lopunny is a decent threat to him. Lopunny actually puts in a lot of work against his team. If I can get that sub up and that +1 boost potentially, Lopunny can definitely put in some work. So I'm going to lead off with my Tornadus, predicting the Galvantula lead. Alright, so it's Crocodile. So we get the Defiant boost right off the bat, which is really, really nice. So he could be Scarfed. Let me see what we have. Tornadus versus, let's just say he's Scarfed. Let's just say the Crook is Scarfed. Stone Edge kills me. Stone Edge kills me, which is not good. But I have other answers. Would he be Scarfed? That's the thing. I kind of want a U-turn just to get a lot of damage off. Well, he wouldn't be Scarfed with Intimidate. That's the thing. Let's just go for the U-turn. Alright, so we catch the Fini. So let's see. We saw Intimidate on the Crook. And we did 12% to Fini with that. So let's see if we can figure out what that set is. U-turn. So we're at +1. So that's looking like a max HP Fini. So it could be especially defensive. Could definitely be specially defensive. I'm just gonna go into Serena. Serena, I think, is a good answer here. I'm free to Power Whip, or I can Zen Headbutt predicting the Venusaur, but I think I'm actually just going to go for the U-turn. I think I'm actually just going to go for the U-turn. I don't predict her to stay in here. So let's see what's going to happen. But I'm feeling pretty good about the matchup. The Minior can be a little bit scary, but I do have like the Skarmory and the Suicune. Suicune's really nice against his team. If I can weaken the Galvantula and get up a couple Calm Minds, and then even potentially weaken the Cryogonal. Cryogonal is most likely going to have the Freeze Dry for my Suicune, so I have to be on the lookout for that. Obviously, Minior can Shell Smash. I'm not too worried about the Venusaur. I just need to make sure I keep my keep Tornadus around, keep Goodra healthy, and keep Serena up and around. So there's the Venusaur. So I could have Zen Headbutted, but that's fine. This gives me another. Let's see. I could go into Skarmory. I could go into Halberd to go into Skarmory and set up rocks, which he does have. I mean, he has a spinner. She's a spinner in Cryogonal and a Defogger in Fini. So I think I'm just going to keep the offensive pressure on and go into Tornadus. I don't think she's going to want to stay in here, so I'm pretty free to knock off. And I think that's what I'm going to do. I have switch-ins for whatever she would want to switch into, so I think I'm just going to go for the knockoff. She's not going to want to stay in on an Air Slash or Hurricane. There's no way. There's no way she's going to stay in. That's just... If she does, I'd be a little curious. I'd be feeling a little weird about that. There you go. So Crit switches out on the Cryogonal as we get off the knockoff. Ooh! Wait, can this thing run Z moves? Does this thing get Z moves for her team? It does. She's Z Cryogonal. Wow. Interesting. So let me see if we're not at +1 anymore. Z Cryogonal. Interesting. So we can't kill it with anything. Well, that did 46 to 51. She's defensive. Wow, she's defensive. That's like... Well, no. Knock off without an item. So let's take off the item. Take off the item. Let's see here. That knockoff did 27%. So she could... It's looking like max HP. Max HP Cryogonal. Let's see. Let's just say a Z... This thing... I don't even know if this thing gets Ice Beam. But let's say it does. Let's just say it gets Ice Beam. Let's say a Z Ice Beam to Suicune. Is doing nothing. So we're fine. So I'm just going to double into Suicune. As there's a freeze dry. Okay, that's fine though. That did 34%. So she's not max special attack either. She's not max special attack either. That's looking like, yeah, that's looking like a bulky Cryogonal. So I could Calm Mind, and so if I'm at +1 special defense, well, it's gonna outspeed me and get damage off. It doesn't look like it's not a good chance to break the sub. I'm just gonna double into my Halberd. So we see another freeze dry. We can eat that. Freeze dry. So at this point, I am just gonna set up rocks. There's the Crocodile. Not really sure why she'd go into Crocodile. How much can this thing do to me? I don't think this thing's doing much to me. Halberd to Crocodile. Let's just let's give it a Choice Band just for the hell of it. I mean, Knockoff's doing a decent chunk. I kind of just want to roost and see what she wants to go for. I'm just gonna roost, honestly. There's a taunt. Okay, so we see taunt. So not choiced. I'm just gonna go for the Iron Head. It's probably just gonna knock off. Yeah, there's a knockoff. So we see the knockoff. That's a defense. Ooh, defensive with Rocky Helmet. Knockoff and Rocky Helmet. Alright, interesting. So there's a defensive Crook. How much is a defensive Crook doing to Suicune? Because I could definitely just go to Suicune. So no, let's just say no attack investment. No band. Earthquake's doing 20 to 23%. I don't even think he's breaking my sub at that point. Let's see. Would he want to stay in here? That's the thing. Like, he could go into like Venusaur or Feeny. I'm gonna Brave Bird. There's another knock. Okay, so we die to the Rocky Helmet. But that's not the worst thing, because now I'm free to go into Suicune. A knockoff doesn't break my sub either. You'd have to put a decent amount of investment in. Yeah, she'd need like 100 points of investment in this thing, and I don't think that's what she'd want to do. Honestly, I could go Lopunny at this point and set up a sub. I think that might be what I want to do, actually. That's what we're going to do. We're going to go into Lopunny. I'm going to set up a sub. Yeah, I'm just going to set up a sub. Actually, you know what? No, let's do this. Let's see how much a +1 return is doing to Venusaur. Mega Venusaur. OU defensive at +1. We 2-KO it. So that's what I'm going to go for. I'm going to go for the sub. There's the Feeny. Alright, so I think the Feeny is max special defense. So let's just say max HP. +1 return to a KO. How about like just a normal return? At this range, saw lefties on Feeny. Saw the lefties. At this range, after leftovers, 84% chance to a KO. Yeah, we have a good chance to a KO. So I'm just gonna go for the return. Pretty free. Oh yeah, we do a ton of damage there. As there goes the Moonblast, which breaks our sub. I don't think she's gonna let me sub up again, so I'm just gonna go for the return. You want to go into Venusaur? That's fine. We saw the Moonblast. But if I get rid of this thing, I get rid of one of her potential defoggers. Alright, sweet. So we get rid of the Feeny. Feeny's gone. She could go into Crocodile and get Intimidate off. She could go into Venusaur. Venusaur is her best switch right here, unless she wants to go into like Minior. But I don't think Minior is a super viable option, considering I do outspeed it. Yeah, because I'm EV to yeah, even if it's shields, even if it's in shields down form, I'm EV to outspeed the Noivern, which is base 123, and Minior is only 120 in shields down form. So we outspeed the Minior no matter what. Let me see how much I would do to a Minior. If it's in Meteor form, Drain Punch does a decent chunk. There's the Crook. So let's see. Let's just say he's got Intimidate with max HP and max defense. Drain Punch does 39 to 47, which is not enough to kill. An Earthquake does a decent chunk to me. Oh, that's not even with the Image Nature. Yeah, Drain Punch is not enough. So I want to go Serena. Yeah, because how much is... Let's just see. Life Orb Galvantula dies to a return, and we live Thunderbolts almost all the time. So I'm just going to go into Serena. I don't want to switch in Suicune. I don't want to get knocked off. Ooh, alright. That's actually really, really nice. How much is a U-turn going to do here from the Serena? From the Serena, U-turn 32 to 37, which is a good chunk of damage. It's definitely a nice chunk of damage, and I can get initiative on the Venusaur. I don't want to go for the Zen Headbutt because I think it's too risky. But there's no way he's staying in here. Like a knockoff isn't gonna do much. Oh wait, no, that's to the... Hold up, wait. Max HP. Max defense. Impish. Let's get rid of the Intimidate. U-turn does 25 to 29, which is respectable damage, but she definitely doesn't want to take a Power Whip. So I'm just gonna go for the U-turn. If she wants to knock me off, that's fine. Yep, goes in the Cryogonal, takes Rocks damage, takes the U-turn. Can't switch in on Rocks again. Lopunny's coming in. Yeah, Lopunny's coming in and firing off a big hit. Firing off a big hit here. So again, I could substitute. How much is a Freeze Dry doing to me? Let's just say with no special attack investment. No Never Melt Ice, because we know she's Z. We know she's Z. Lopunny. Can she break my sub? Yeah, she breaks the sub. Okay. So yeah, we're just gonna Drain Punch. I'm actually gonna return instead. Yeah, I'm just gonna return instead, in case she wanted to switch into something like the Venusaur. So Lopunny gets another kill. Very, very nice. Lopunny putting a lot of pressure on with these U-turns, or getting with these free switches with the momentum. So we're doing really, really nice. Her probable switches is the Crocodile, or potentially the Venusaur. But if she goes Venusaur, I think I'm just going to set up a sub. Let's see. Crocodile. I hate having to put this in every time. It is annoying. I'm going to put the Crocodile set in every time. So a Drain Punch. She's going to take 6% from Rocks. So she was at 49 on the Crocodile. She's going to take 6%, which brings her down to 43. Yeah, we don't kill if she's max on the Crook. But the Crook can't kill me either. So that might be worth it, but honestly, I don't think so. There's the Minior. Interesting. Okay. So let's see. How much are we doing to Minior? I mean, this thing could be Scarf. And I don't really want to risk that. Let's just say, yeah. How much are you doing to Suicune? This thing's a little scary. Suicune walls it for days. We're walling it for this thing for days. Even if you want to Shell Smash, that's fine. If you're at +2, +2, no item. +2, no item. Yeah, we're still eating acrobatics. Can we eat 2? Can we eat 2? So max 45. Let's go full attack. It's like 244 on the standard set. So let's see. 46 times 2 is 92. So we can't live if she's adamant we can't live 2. If she's adamant we can't live 2. We can't live 2 acrobatics. What about... I'm just going to Scald, actually. I'm just going to Scald. There's an acro. Does 39%. Does 39%. So she either got a very low roll or she's jolly. And if she's jolly, she doesn't kill. Do I need Suicune? Not really. I don't really need Suicune. I'm just going to go for another Scald. She dies upon switch in. See the Shell Smash. And the Acro. So yeah, she did just get a low roll. So she is probably adamant. She did just get a low roll. Let's see if... Yeah, let's make sure Goodra can live a hit. I'm pretty sure Goodra can live a hit from this thing. Yeah, we live a hit. We're living for days. Oh, hold on. Adamant. It's a roll. It's a roll heavily in my favor, but it's a roll nonetheless. And I doubt Cumulonimbus can live a hit. I doubt Cumulonimbus can live a hit. So this is... Let's just check. Let's just check Tornadus. Yeah, Tornadus doesn't live, so we have to go to Goodra. If Goodra dies, we lose. It's a roll in our favor. I'm going to Ice Beam. It's a roll in our favor. It is a roll in our favor to live the Acro here. So let's see what happens. Yeah, I knew this thing was going to be a bit of a threat once I saw it on the team. I knew this thing might be a little bit of a threat. There's an explosion. Okay. That's actually not bad for me. That's actually not bad for me. Because at this point... Yeah, that's actually not bad. Because, I mean, I didn't really need... Like, Goodra would have been nice for the Galvantula, but let's calc Serena versus Galvantula. Just like a Life Orb Galvantula. Bug Buzz doesn't kill. Zen Headbutt does a decent chunk, but Bugs outspeeds it unless she's Scarfed. And then she'd have to go for Thunders, and we get more Stealth Rock damage off, and then at that point, Power Whip's doing a lot. Cumulonimbus outspeed, so I'm just going to go into Lopunny. Honestly? Yeah, I think Lopunny's my play. There's a Galvantula, as I expected. So unless this thing is Scarfed, that's the thing, I don't want to sub up. Let's see. If this Galvantula is Scarfed. Well, it can't be Life Orb if it's Scarfed. Let's just say Modest Scarf. Just because why not? Let's just give it a Modest Scarf, max special attack. It doesn't kill me. So that means I have to go for the return. It means I have to return at this point. So she switches into the Crook, gets the Intimidate off. I go for the return. At this point, my play is 100% Drain Punch. Well, hold on. Oh no, he breaks the sub with Earthquake. 100% Drain Punch is the play. We get a little health back, take some Rocky Helmet, so it evened out for the most part. We kill the Crook. There's the Galvantula again. Do we kill at -1? We still kill at -1. Can I handle the Venusaur without this thing? So let's see. Serena versus Venusaur. Let's just say it's fully physically defensive. We're going to make this thing as bulky as possible just to see. 252. Bold. Zen Headbutt is a 4-hit KO as Sludge Bomb does decent damage to me. However, we also have Cumulonimbus who can acrobatics. Tornadus, Cumulonimbus. And acrobatics does... So I think we're okay. I think we're okay if I lose this thing. So he was Scarfed. Okay. I kind of expected that. But, let's do this. A modest Scarf. So, okay. No, not Tornadus. We want Galvantula. So, what I'm thinking is I think I'm going to switch into Cumulonimbus and pull off that set or do what the set's supposed to do. We live the Thunder. Choice Scarf, modest. We live a Thunder. Acro without a berry. Acro without a berry kills this thing. And then let's calc the Venusaur. Acro without a berry. Without an item. Does half. I don't know if we can live that Sludge Bomb, but Serena can live 2 Sludge Bombs, pretty sure. So we have 2 chances to hit a Zen Headbutt. So I'm going to go into Cumulonimbus. Acro kills this thing. We live in. Acro kills this thing. Venusaur comes in. I don't have an item. I can go for acrobatics. He's fully physically defensive. We're doing about 50%. So I do just go for acro. That is 100% my play. Bring it down. It did 66%. That did 66%, meaning she's not fully physically defensive. Meaning she's not fully physically defensive. Not fully physically defensive, which means... Yeah, U-turn kills, so we don't even have to risk the miss. Go for U-turn. Yeah. So we saw... Outspeeds me. Okay. We get the U-turn. Beautiful. HP, Ice most likely, and Sludge Bomb. So we do win the match. 1-0. So it came down a little bit to the wire there. It was pretty, the Minior was definitely more threatening than I expected. I mean, I knew it was going to be a threat as soon as I saw it in Team Preview. But it was more threatening than what I originally had prepared for. But really good game to my opponent. I mean, she definitely made some misplays, but I feel like my prediction game was pretty on point. My prep was very good for the situations we ended up in. Honestly, I feel like if she played better, my prep would have shined a little bit more. So I feel like the game if she played better, it would have turned out worse for her, honestly. If she made some different plays, it would have turned out worse for her. So she did play kind of how she had to. So definitely good game to my opponent. I felt somewhat in control pretty much the whole time. I felt really good with the momentum, getting those U-turns off. That was really, really clutch, getting Lopunny in. I think Lopunny got like, what, 3 kills? 3 kills? Lopunny killed the Feeny, the Cryogonal, and the Crocodile. So yeah, 3 kills. Lopunny going +2. Climbing up there for that MVP race. But yeah, my sets worked out. And yeah, that's about it. So thank you guys for watching. Comment down below what you thought of the battle. Let me know if there's anything you thought I could have done differently. But other than that, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next one.